It doesn't happen all at once. That's the cruelest part. Your Volkswagen's automatic transmission doesn't send you a warning letter. It doesn't flash a light and give you 2 weeks to prepare. It just quietly absorbs the damage from a mistake you probably made this morning. And then, one day, without ceremony, it stops working. The repair bill arrives at $4,000, $6,000, sometimes $8,000, and the mechanic shrugs and tells you it was wear and tear. But it wasn't wear and tear. It was one specific mistake, and in most cases, it was entirely avoidable. If you own a Volkswagen with a DSG dual-clutch automatic, a traditional torque converter automatic, or the older Tiptronic gearbox, this video is for the transmission sitting in your driveway right now. These are not fragile units by nature. Volkswagen's automatic transmissions, when maintained correctly, can cover 200,000 miles without drama. But the margin for error is narrower than most owners realize, and the mistakes that destroy them are shockingly common. Not because Volkswagen owners are careless, but because nobody tells them what these transmissions actually need until something has already gone wrong. By the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what that mistake is, what it does inside the transmission, how much it costs when it goes wrong, and precisely what you need to do to make sure it never happens to yours. Some of what we're going to cover will contradict advice you've been given before. That's fine. The transmissions in the scrapyard don't lie. Mistake 1. Treating the DSG fluid as a lifetime fill. Here is the mistake that has destroyed more Volkswagen DSG transmissions than any other single factor: believing the fluid is sealed for life and never needs to be changed. Volkswagen, in a moment of marketing optimism, once referred to DSG fluid as a lifetime fill on certain models and in certain service intervals. That language has done more damage to Volkswagen transmissions than any design flaw or engineering oversight ever could, because drivers read it, believed it, and drove their Golfs, Jettas, Passats, and Tiguans for 150,000 miles without ever touching the fluid, and paid a devastating price. The DSG, Volkswagen's direct shift gearbox, is a dual-clutch transmission that operates on a completely different mechanical principle than a traditional torque converter automatic. It uses 2 separate clutch packs, one for odd gears and one for even gears, and those clutch packs are bathed in a specialized oil called DSG fluid, or Mechatronic fluid. That fluid does 3 jobs simultaneously. It lubricates the gear sets, it cools the clutch packs under the enormous heat they generate during engagement, and it powers the hydraulic mechatronic unit that controls every shift. When the fluid degrades, and it absolutely degrades, it stops doing all 3 jobs properly, and the transmission begins consuming itself. Volkswagen's own service documentation now recommends DSG fluid changes every 40,000 miles under normal conditions and every 20,000 miles under severe use. Severe use, by the way, includes city driving, frequent short trips, towing, and hot climates, which is to say, it includes most people's daily reality. Mistake 2. Using the wrong fluid in the wrong gearbox. This mistake is particularly dangerous because it feels responsible. The owner notices the fluid looks dark, decides to be proactive, drives to the nearest shop, and asks for a transmission fluid change. The shop grabs whatever automatic transmission fluid they stock in bulk. The fluid goes in, the car drives away, and somewhere between 500 and 2,000 miles later, the DSG starts shuddering, hesitating between gears, and eventually throws a fault code that the dealer traces directly to fluid contamination. The repair, at that point, often requires a full Mechatronic unit replacement, a component that can cost over $2,000 on its own, before labor. Volkswagen's wet clutch DSG units, specifically those found in cars with engines up to about 250 pound-feet of torque, covering the majority of Golf, Jetta, Tiguan, and Passat DSG applications, require Volkswagen's G052182 fluid. That is not a preference, it is a specification. The dry clutch DSG, found in lower torque applications and identified by the DQ200 designation, uses a completely different fluid, G052512, for the Mechatronic circuit. The torque converter automatic transmissions found in V6-powered Volkswagen models use a different spec again. Pouring standard Dexron or a generic multi-vehicle ATF into any of these transmissions is not a neutral act. These fluids have different friction modifiers, different viscosity profiles, and different additive packages. The clutch packs in a DSG are calibrated to engage with a specific friction coefficient. Change the fluid chemistry and you change that coefficient. The shudder you feel afterward is the clutch slipping in a way it was never designed to. Mistake 3. Ignoring the Mechatronic unit warning signs. Every Volkswagen DSG has a Mechatronic unit, a combined hydraulic control module and transmission control unit housed inside the gearbox itself. It is the brain and the hydraulic muscle of the transmission operating as a single assembly. When the Mechatronic unit begins to fail, it sends signals that most owners misread, dismiss, or attribute to other causes. The transmission might hesitate before engaging drive. It might clunk between first and second gear at low speed. It might shudder during gentle acceleration from a stop. It might occasionally refuse to shift out of a gear and force the driver to pull over, turn the car off, and restart to reset the system. The typical response to these symptoms is to ignore them and hope they go away, or to take the car to a general repair shop that clears the fault code and sends the owner home without identifying the root cause. Neither response changes what is happening inside the transmission. The Mechatronic unit failure in most Volkswagen DSG applications follows a predictable arc. Early shudder, intermittent hesitation, occasional fault codes, progressively worsening shift quality, and eventually a complete failure to engage gears. The difference between catching this problem at the shudder stage and catching it at the no engagement stage is the difference between a fluid change and a Mechatronic unit replacement. In dollars, that is often the difference between $200 and $2,500. The warning signs are real. The window to act cheaply is real. Most people miss it entirely. Mistake 4. Launching the car from a rolling stop the wrong way. This one catches people completely off guard because it feels like normal driving. You roll up to a junction, you're still moving very slowly, and you give the throttle a firm push to accelerate into the gap in traffic. In a traditional torque converter automatic, that's a non-event. The torque converter absorbs the transition, and the transmission moves on with its life. In a DSG, particularly the wet clutch variants, that scenario puts the clutch pack in a partial engagement state, what engineers call the bite point, under load, and generates intense heat at the clutch friction surfaces in a very short period of time. Done occasionally, a DSG handles this without complaint. Done repeatedly, at traffic lights, in parking lots, in city stop-and-go conditions, it accelerates clutch pack wear in ways that compound over time. The DSG's clutch packs do not have the heat tolerance of a traditional manual transmission clutch because they were never designed for the same type of use. They were designed for fast, clean gear changes, not for the sustained slip of repeated aggressive low-speed launch events. The practical advice here is straightforward. When you are moving from a full stop in a Volkswagen with a DSG, allow the transmission a clean, smooth throttle input. If you need to accelerate quickly from low speed, do it from a complete stop rather than from a rolling crawl. The physics inside the gearbox are kinder to a clean launch than to a crawling one with a heavy throttle application layered on top. Mistake 5. Skipping the adaptation reset after a fluid change. This is a mistake made almost exclusively by well-meaning people who did everything else right. They used the correct fluid. They changed it at the correct interval. They went to a shop that knew what they were doing with a Volkswagen DSG. And then they drove away without asking for the one additional step that the service requires to be complete, the DSG adaptation reset. And they wondered for months afterward why their freshly serviced transmission still felt hesitant, still shuddered on light throttle takeoffs, and still didn't shift as cleanly as they expected. The DSG's Mechatronic unit learns over time. It builds an adaptive map of clutch engagement points, shift pressure values, and fill times based on the behavior of the fluid it has been working with. When you change the fluid, even to perfectly correct, perfectly fresh factory-spec fluid, that adaptive map is out of date. The transmission is still commanding clutch pressures and engagement timing based on the old fluid's characteristics. The result is poor shift quality that most drivers blame on a bad fluid change, when the actual cause is a missing software step. The adaptation reset is performed via VCDS diagnostic software, or at a dealer with a factory-level scan tool. It takes approximately 15 minutes and costs almost nothing in isolation. Without it, a correct DSG fluid change is an incomplete service, and the transmission will tell you so every time you pull away from a stop. Mistake 6. Letting the transmission overheat without addressing the root cause. Modern Volkswagen DSG transmissions have a thermal protection mode. When the transmission temperature exceeds a safe threshold, which can happen during extended towing, repeated aggressive acceleration runs, or stop-and-go traffic in high ambient heat, the gearbox enters a reduced function state that limits available gear ranges and caps shift aggressiveness to allow the fluid temperature to drop. Most drivers experience this as the car suddenly feeling sluggish, hesitant, or oddly unresponsive. Some mistake it for an engine problem. A few pull over confused, let the car sit for 10 minutes, and find it drives normally again, and then do nothing further. The thermal protection mode is working as designed, but the reason the transmission reached that temperature threshold is worth investigating, because it doesn't always happen for innocent reasons. Degraded fluid with compromised heat transfer properties reaches temperature limits faster than fresh fluid. A partially failing Mechatronic unit that is commanding incorrect clutch pressures generates more heat than a healthy one. A transmission that is frequently overheating under conditions that shouldn't trigger it. A short highway commute, a lightly loaded drive in moderate weather, is telling you something is wrong internally. Treating the symptom by letting it cool down and treating the cause by having the system inspected and the fluid analyzed are two very different responses. One keeps the car moving today, the other keeps the transmission alive next year. Mistake 7. Trusting the wrong dealer or shop with the service. This is the mistake that ties all the others together, and it is one of the most expensive ones a Volkswagen owner can make. The DSG is not a transmission that tolerates approximation. Generic transmission shops, quick lube chains, and even some independent mechanics who work primarily on domestic vehicles do not have the factory tooling, the correct fluid stock, or the software access to service a DSG correctly. They may be excellent mechanics, they may be completely trustworthy, but a DSG service performed without the correct fluid specification, without proper fill volume control, and without the adaptation reset procedure is a service that has introduced new problems rather than solving old ones. Volkswagen DSG service should be performed by a Volkswagen-trained technician at a dealership or a Volkswagen specialist independent shop with confirmed access to genuine VW fluid, factory fill equipment, and VCDS or equivalent OEM diagnostic capability. Before any transmission service, it is worth asking the shop directly, which fluid part number are you using, and do you perform the DSG adaptation reset after the fill? If they cannot answer the first question immediately and confidently, or if they look uncertain about the second, that is your answer. Drive to the next option. The few extra miles to the right shop are nothing compared to the cost of undoing what the wrong shop did. The bottom line: Volkswagen's automatic transmissions, the DSG in particular, are not inherently fragile units. They are precision assemblies that were engineered with very specific maintenance requirements, and every single mistake on this list is a variation of the same fundamental problem, treating a specialized gearbox like a generic one. The fluid is not a lifetime fill. The spec is not negotiable. The adaptation reset is not optional. The warning signs are not something to monitor and ignore. And the shop you trust with the service is not interchangeable with whoever is cheapest or most convenient on a Saturday morning. The owners who put 200,000 miles on their DSG-equipped Volkswagens without a catastrophic failure are not lucky. They changed the fluid at the correct intervals with the correct product, they had the adaptation reset performed every time, they paid attention when the transmission tried to tell them something was wrong, and they used shops with the right tools and the right knowledge. That is not an elite maintenance program. It is just following the rules the transmission was built around. Do those things, and a Volkswagen automatic will serve you for a very long time. Skip them, and the transmission will eventually deliver the exact outcome it warned you about, just without the warning you wished you had received sooner. If this video saved your transmission, or helped you understand what already went wrong with it, drop a comment below and tell us which model and year you're driving. And if you want a full breakdown of exactly how to find a qualified Volkswagen DSG specialist in your area and what questions to ask before you book the service, that video is coming next. Subscribe so you don't miss it.